The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Raul playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And here's Raul. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ibrahimovic! Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well played. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now that's well seen too. Elise. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Elise. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Elise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van der Vaart.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Half an hour played now. And here's Raul. Now it's Elise. Raul! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Lahm plays a sharp... Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever...
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Travel information is currently
yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Chance, surely! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And here's Elise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Always goal side.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Can he finish?
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Olise. Number 22, Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Iniesta.
That pass isn't the best.
De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
Tendangan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. And he can thump it away. But they've got it again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Hazard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Well, the ball's run loose here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's quick to return it. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on